months of play prior to this have led up to this moment.
Yeah, and here we go, game 1. And we're going to start off with Steam going to his Snake. And Lorulian back on the DVD. We've seen this matchup before.
Now, these guys didn't manage to face each other today. Lorulian in the lower half of the bracket, so he didn't get all the way to... I believe he didn't anyway. I would have to double check now that I say that.
Yeah, and this is... I'm not sure they put Haz on, but with Haz off, this is such a great stage for Snake. I'm not sure why Lorulian would actually go for it, because those platforms are pretty darn close to the ground, and that C4 can just poke right through. And for someone as big as DDD, that's going to be a huge problem and getting out of disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't see anything popping up in the background yet, so I'm pretty sure they gentlemen's to a Haz-off version of this stage.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough for Lorulian, not just because Steam's a great player, but because Steam's playing a kind of a counter pick for DDD. Nice Nikita. Okay, but Lorulian has practiced this. He is dodging and weaving and dodging, you know? Just like it's dodgeball with Snake's grenades. You know, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a grenade, right?
Yeah, but right now he's having a hard time dodging the dashes and the leg lifts.
Nice! Great inhale off the Nikita, sending it straight back towards Steam. Steam fishing for that grab. He knows a single grab is enough to close this out, either into up tilt or into a forward tilt.
You know it's an up tilt. You're a Snake player.
Yeah, he's not at the percent.
The DDD with that super armor coming through, but he's taking the damage. It had 212 still alive. Just absurd.
Yeah, and watch that C4 on that right platform. That's gonna
That's a kill.
Yep.
Up tilt.
At 200%, that's confirmed. I think it starts working around 160.
I think I was like, say mid ones, he already has the confirm on that.
Yeah, otherwise you can do forward tilt at like 140 or 130. Yeah. That's another confirm.
But right now, Steam doing very well. There is some good damage on him, but Lorulian's going to have to do a lot more to actually get the kill here. I mean, we all know Snake has a hell of a recovery, so unless you're sending him out the top, he's coming back to stage.
Yeah. And I mean, oftentimes I, as a Snake main, don't really have that perspective that other characters have playing in Snake, because usually, like, Snake dittos are rough as heck. But, you know, if you're just a totally other character with not nearly as many tools to deal with Snake's nades, it's gonna be a rough matchup. And
really beautiful back air from Lorulian there to seal that stock.
Yeah, and going off that, you know, it's like, great mortar combo.
That was beautiful from Steam. I like that. Lorulian was waiting for the mortar to go off, rolled up, and Steam had enough time between the mortar and the roll-up to go with the up tilt, and just forced him into it. Gets 2 for 1 out of it, really.
And up tilt.
And that's the stock. This up tilt is going to be the bane of Lorulian's existence, it seems.
Yeah. Because again, you know, Lorulian's doing a great job trying to get those inhales, trying to send back grenades, not nakes.
Gangs, Sinades, yeah.
Yeah. Getting a little bit tongue-tied here.
Gangsinades.
Yeah, Lorulian down on his last stock at a high percent and up tilt.
His last stock's gone. Game 1 going the way of Steam, and really, really dominantly.
And just watching Steam play this character, it almost makes me feel guilty for playing him because he's just so dominant.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you get in?
So what stage, if you're Lorulian, what stage are you trying to opt into here? Mementos, he doesn't even fucking hesitate.
I think Mementos, I gotta look at the whole stage list, I don't remember it,
yeah,
but
so
I think Mementos is a solid pick.
Right, you've got 2 good platforms to get on verticality. It's large enough that Snake can't cover the entire stage in explosions, and that slant helps mess with the grenades, and he moves to Villager.
Oh. That's interesting.
This is very interesting. I'm excited to see what happens here.
Now, Villager and Isabel, I can tell you from experience, are annoying for Snake, mainly because of what you see Lorulian throwing out, which is that forward air. That forward air is really annoying, especially when Snake is recovering.
Yeah, I mean, right away we saw Lorulian, he's spamming out those slingshots and the Lloyds, and he's getting so much going.
But yeah, as for whether this is a better stage for Villager, I'm going to have to assume it is. I'm going to go with Lorulian's expertise on this. I can't find a reason why. Maybe it's just a neutral stage. because I can't see it.
Oh no! Oh, he does make it back. The Nakia takes out one balloon, but he is just able to make ledge. That was so close.
Yeah, Steam looking a little confused there as what to do. I feel like he might have
Pockets the Nikita.
Ooh, goes for the offstage C4.
Nikita coming out. Yep, you knew he was going to do that there. Doesn't really get anything out of it. Nice throw.
Oh, Mortar just misses Lorulian too. Okay, here comes the forward air. Steam, sorry, lucky enough to jump out of it. Has his jump.
Lorulian way behind in percent right now, but he's doing well enough.
Steam's playing
There's another pocket there. That time he gets the mortar. Throws it out, already gone. 162. Good God. He's just surviving. He's not even being sent towards sides. It's only explosions that are hitting him, but that'll do it. That's that confirm. And Villager nowhere near as heavy as DDD. He's going to go out on that a lot earlier.
Yeah, and I want to say that Steam has definitely switched up his playstyle to deal with this Villager. He's definitely playing more aggressive, going for those ledge traps. You know, he's not worried too much about DDD doing something funky to him off stage or whatever.
Yeah. The roll gets him behind the Lloyd.
Oh, wow!
Oh, he jumps into it! Lorulian smiles and puts his head down a little bit. He knows what he did there.
Yeah, that was probably just a misinput, some autopiloting there from Lorulian. You know, I think he tried to interrupt the RPG, but Steam, he was holding that. He was waiting for that, and his reaction time is not slower than Lorulian.
Oh, the air dodge away.
Air dodge. Okay. Nice.
Wait. Oh.
And now?
And then they both go, hey, look how far I can float back to stage. Aren't I bullshit?
Yeah, I don't think Villager can edge guard that well, just directly down, unless he's charging his like bowling ball.
Yeah, that's about what he's got. Oh, really nice there with the firework.
Great catch there.
But that's only the first stock coming off of Steam here.
And by the way, Lorulian sticky. Now Steam sticky. C4's on him. And
it was on Lorulian. He air dodged it.
Nice.
Really nice there from Lorulian. Get back to stage off that. He teched that absolutely. Because at 130, there's no way you don't bounce higher than that.
No. Oh, and
the slingshot to protect.
Again, it is so annoying. That forward air will just interrupt almost everything Snake can do, especially off stage, especially in the air. But the up tilt cannot be interrupted. Oh yeah, that should be up 2 for Steam. Sorry about that.
But yeah, Steam taking game 2. He wants this trophy. He said in the chat, in Discord, when we posted those up, he's never won a tournament that had a trophy before. And so he meant business.
And honestly, with Steam's performance throughout all SmashDEN, this shouldn't come as a surprise, especially if he's able to take this next game, or at least even just one more game. And even if Lorulian somehow resets the bracket, man, it would be a miracle at tabletop if Lorulian would to be able to just win this whole set.
Steam has never lost a SmashDEN. He has lost an Elite, which is when Yarn has shown up. He did not. Cozy won the first one. Steam did not show up until January. The first one was Cozy over Blau.
Ah, okay. Yeah, and we still remember that legendary game against him and the King K. Rool to start off SmashDEN.
Yeah, Snake K. Rool, the DBZ clashing.
Yes.
Glorious. That was our first foray into a highlight on a Eat Smash.
And now with Steam switching over to Lucario, I think he's going to look to solidify himself as a SmashDEN giant. You know, I think...
I mean, it's a perfect season for him at this point, is what he's looking at, and he's just solidifying this. The man is number 4 in Colorado for a reason.
Yeah.
And he's just looking to seal this one up.
You know, it's nice that, like, a lot of people might complain, like, what is such a great player doing at such a casual tournament? But Steam has said so himself. It's nice to have this kind of more casual rule set, this more casual environment where you can try out new characters and just play and have fun rather than be worried about winning or worried about sponsorships and rankings.
Yeah, he doesn't lose his ranking if he does something bad here.
Exactly, and so because of that, we see so much more funny plays, so much more entertainment coming out. Everyone here having just a grand old time rather than sitting down and sweating and just clenching their teeth and gritting and
we all sit down and eat pizza and drink beer instead.
Exactly, exactly, and that's one of the great things about SmashDEN, folks. Is that it's just not, it doesn't suffer from those kind of scenarios that you see in more competitive tournaments where everyone's just taking it too seriously.
Yeah, it's become a lot more of a community here. I mean, following this set, we are going to see a crew battle, which is something that just was entirely built up by the community. There's groups of guys who see themselves as, a closer knit group of friends, and they wanted to face off another, jokingly rival group.
Yeah.
And it's so awesome. But I mean, right now we're seeing Lorulian playing very well right now. He's got Steam up to 136. Woohoo, a nice, really neutral stage where both of these characters can benefit from that sharking ability.
Well, remember, just because Steam's at 136 does not mean it's good for Lorulian.
No, it means that ball hits like a truck.
Yep. Plus Rage, plus Max, Aura.
Yeah.
And, you're in for a hell of a time against Sicario. Nice shot.
Oh no, that Gordo
We talked about it
bounce.
last game that was on Woohoo. We wanted to see more sharking, and there we go. Steam showing the
There-
stats.
Just
Good
neutral air
response.
sends him out. But there we go. It's a full stock difference here as Lorulian staring down the barrel of a 3-0 here in Grand Finals. Nothing wrong with being second, though.
No, and honestly, with all the contenders that we had, Steam's Steam's been pretty much a solid first place. Like, it's almost a guarantee that he's going to win.
Yes.
But where the real matchups and mix-ups are in who gets second, who gets third, who gets fourth, because it's started to become more variable. You see Yarn coming out of nowhere.
Yarn, Bloud, Carbon Copies, and Lorulian have all pulled seconds out in the last few months.
Exactly, and so that fight for almost second place, knowing that Steam's just going to wreck you either way. Because he's got his sponsorship, he's got his life, his career.
And we go. Steam showing up for Team Arctic Fox, and or Arctic Wolf. I can't remember. Team Arctic.
Yeah.
And yeah.